Presentism is a philosophical doctrine that posits a bold and intriguing claim: only the present moment exists, while the past and future are mere illusions. Before we dive in, if you find this content valuable, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below. It truly helps us grow. Now, let's get started. This philosophical stance challenges our conventional understanding of time and reality, forcing us to reconsider our relationship with the temporal dimensions of our existence. In this extensive review, we will explore the tenets of presentism, its historical roots, its implications for our understanding of time, causality, and our place in the universe, and its critiques and counterarguments. With a deep dive into the world of presentism, we aim to shed light on this intriguing philosophical perspective. The foundations of presentism. To begin our journey into the realm of presentism, it is essential to understand its foundational principles. Presentism holds that only the present moment is real, and both the past and future are illusory constructs. In essence, it asserts that the past no longer exists, and the future has not yet come into existence. The present moment is the singular, timeless reality that we inhabit. Snapshot of Time. One way to visualize presentism is to imagine time as a series of discrete snapshots, like individual frames in a film reel. Each frame represents a moment in the present, and as the reel progresses, the previous frames are gone, and the future ones have not yet arrived. This analogy encapsulates the core of presentism's temporal ontology: only the frame we are currently in is real. Historical roots. Presentism is not a new idea but has ancient roots. The Greek philosopher Parmenides, in the 5th century BCE, argued that change and motion are mere illusions, reinforcing the notion that only the present moment has true existence. However, it wasn't until the modern era that presentism became a distinct philosophical doctrine, thanks in part to the work of philosophers like J. M. E. McTaggart. McTaggart's influential paper The Unreality of Time, 1908, is a seminal text in the development of presentism. In this paper, he argued that time is an illusion because it involves contradictory properties. McTaggart divided time into two categories, the A series and the B series. The A series refers to the temporal qualities of pastness, presentness, and futurity, while the B series treats time as a mere sequence of events ordered by earlier than and later than relations. McTaggart contended that the A series is inherently contradictory, thus leading to the conclusion that time itself is an illusion. This notion laid the groundwork for presentism's contemporary formulations. Implications of presentism. 1. The nature of change. One of the most intriguing implications of presentism is its impact on our understanding of change. If only the present moment exists, then change itself becomes a profound mystery. How can something change if there is no past or future to reference? Presentists argue that change is a fundamental aspect of reality and is embedded within the present moment. To explain change, they propose that the present moment is in constant flux, with each new moment replacing the previous one. This dynamic conception of change challenges our intuition but offers a unique perspective on the nature of reality. 2. Causality and the butterfly effect. Causality is another domain where presentism has significant implications. In a world where only the present moment exists, causality becomes a complex puzzle. How can one event cause another if the past and future are illusory? Presentists address this by suggesting that causality operates within the confines of the present moment. Every event is causally connected to the events occurring in the same present moment. This view has intriguing implications, particularly when considering phenomena like the butterfly effect, where a seemingly insignificant event can have far-reaching consequences. According to presentism, such effects are not only possible but fundamental to the way our world operates. 3. Our sense of identity. Our sense of identity and selfhood is intimately tied to our experience of time. In a presentist framework, where the past no longer exists, questions arise about the nature of personal identity. If we are constantly changing in each new moment, what makes us the same person from one moment to the next? Presentists contend that our sense of identity is anchored in the continuity of our consciousness from one present moment to the next. It is this ongoing experience of consciousness that provides a sense of unity and identity, even in a world where the past is gone and the future has yet to be. Critiques and challenges. While presentism offers a fascinating perspective on the nature of time and reality, it is not without its critiques and challenges. Several objections have been raised by philosophers and thinkers who question the viability of this temporal worldview. 1. The problem of temporal becoming. One of the central criticisms of presentism revolves around the concept of temporal becoming. Critics argue that presentism struggles to explain how events come into existence and then cease to exist as time progresses. If only the present moment exists, how can something come into being from nothingness and then return to nothingness? 2. The experience of memory. Our subjective experience of memory also poses a challenge to presentism. We have a strong sense of recollection and can remember events from our past. If the past is unreal, as presentism claims, how can we account for our vivid memories and the continuity of our personal narratives? 3. Scientific challenges. Presentism faces challenges from the realm of modern physics. The theory of relativity, proposed by Albert Einstein, suggests that time is a dimension intricately woven into the fabric of spacetime. It challenges the idea of a single, privileged present moment and introduces the concept of time dilation, where the passage of time can vary depending on one's relative motion. Additionally, quantum physics introduces uncertainties and challenges to the notion of a deterministic reality. The wave-particle duality and the phenomenon of quantum entanglement raise questions about the nature of causality and the interplay of past, present, and future in the quantum realm. Alternative philosophical views. In response to the challenges and critiques facing presentism, alternative philosophical views have emerged that offer different ways of understanding time and reality. Two notable alternatives are eternalism and the growing block universe. 1. Eternalism. Eternalism, also known as the block universe theory, stands in stark contrast to presentism. It asserts that past, present, and future all exist simultaneously as equally real. In this view, time is akin to a block, and every event in the universe is a fixed point within that block. This perspective aligns more closely with the theory of relativity and is favored by some contemporary physicists. Eternalism provides a coherent account of temporal becoming and the experience of memory, as everything that has ever happened or will happen exists in this timeless block. However, it challenges our intuitive understanding of time as a flowing river, where the past is gone and the future is uncertain. 2. The growing block universe. The growing block universe offers a middle ground between presentism and eternalism. This view posits that the past and present are real, but the future remains open and indeterminate. The universe is continually growing as new events come into existence, adding to the existing block of reality. Advocates of the growing block universe argue that it provides a more intuitive account of temporal becoming and preserves the importance of the present moment while accommodating the reality of the past. However, it still faces some challenges in explaining the precise nature of this growth and how the future remains open. Presentism, with its radical claim that only the present exists while the past and future are unreal, invites us to question our fundamental assumptions about the nature of time and reality. It challenges our intuition and forces us to reconsider the nature of change, causality, and personal identity. Yet, it is not without its criticisms and alternative viewpoints. As we delve into the world of presentism, we find a philosophical perspective that stimulates deep contemplation and sparks debate among scholars and thinkers. It raises essential questions about our experience of time, our understanding of causality, and the very nature of existence itself.